So right now I have ECAMM open. I'm doing this recording, and I've had people ask me, how do I use a M1 Mac Mini? Don't I use up a lot of resources and all this stuff? So just giving you an idea, I have 3 monitors running on this thing. I have 7 cameras connected. I have a Stream Deck. I have a 1 terabyte SSD connected. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. And ECAMM actually makes it jump quite high, to be honest with you. But what do you expect? It's encoding, it's doing all this work. So if you notice right here, my processor load is 45, give or take. But just to give you an idea, here's where it's saying the Ethernet. So the processor load, to me, it doesn't look excessive to me. Now, I'm not streaming. I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to stream real quick somewhere. And then I'm going to compare the difference. But I wanted to try to make it as basic as possible, not like all these web browser tabs open and all this stuff. Just ECAMM, straight to Facebook, have Facebook ECAMM set to 4K 30. So I'm using more bandwidth, I'm using more processor. And as you could see, I'm barely hitting 50s. It's like 48, 48.3. And this is an M1 base model. So many people out there are concerned with the computer that they're going to use. Should I get an M2? Should I get a Studio? Should I get all this stuff? It all depends on how much you're going to throw at this thing. So what I'm going to do now, I got an idea. I'll just use my mouse. So, I mean, I could switch scenes. I forgot I turned that camera off. So this should be one web camera. That's another web camera. That's a Mevo. That's a Mevo. That's a Mevo. It always ends up taking a little time. There you go. So that's a security camera in front of my house that I'm bringing into ECAMM. I'm only at 53, 54. So I'm under 55% of my processor. I'm going to jump to this one. ECAMM's, as far as I can tell, ECAMM's not even sweating. The computer's not even sweating. I mean, to me, just switching over to here, it jumped. So it did jump up to like the 70s. Let's see if it's going to drop, because it looks like it's sticking around the 60s now. So it might be that the longer you're streaming, it starts taking up more. I'm not positive, because I noticed now it's in the 60s. It doesn't look like it's really dropping that quickly. So I'm kind of curious. I'm going to click around again and see if it starts getting real high again, because it was staying around 50, 55. Now it's in the 60s, but it's staying in the high 50s now. So let's try, and 60s. So as I'm recording or streaming, it does seem to be a little bit higher, but I'm not hitting my 90s. And then we're going to go back. So it did seem to stay a little higher now, but it's still not, to me, excessive. And it's a base model. This is a base model M1. But streaming takes a lot. That's why you can't do this on a lot of those older Macs. You all got to stop that. Stop them 2012s, 2013s, 2014s. If your Mac is that old, just get an M1 already. And I'm going to be honest with you. M2, whatever. If you're going to be streaming, all these older computers, that it is what it is. All right, that's going to be it.